Hi, welcome to this week's video from Messages. As I tune into the spirit world, I have a lady coming forward and she's given me that she was the life and soul of a party. This lady's very strong-willed. I think she's lots of fun and she's making me aware that she had a very large family. She's given me 4 boys and 2 girls, so I feel that she would have had 6 children when she was on the earth plane. She's making me aware that she lived to a very old age and she was quite happy right to the very end. She was fully with it, and I think she had a great sense of humour and wasn't afraid to share her sense of humour. In fact, she shocked a lot of people a lot of the times with the things that she would come out with. But a great fun loving lady. She's making me aware, she's shown me herself, and she's quite a slim built lady but very, very stylish in her fashion. And I feel she's given me the name Margaret connected to her, and also John connecting to her on the earth plane. I feel that this lady's come forward. She's telling me when she went to the spirit world, she said that she was very sick and her body just gave up, that she's not given me anything particular, just her body closing down, and I feel that sepsis would have taken her when she finally went to spirit side of life. She's making me aware she's coming forward to give a message to her son on the earth plane, who is throwing up a challenge whether to take a new job or whether to stay where he is. I feel that the new job has more risks, but she's telling me that it's a risk worth taking and that the spirit world have his back. And will he please take the love from the spirit side of life? And thank you for letting me work with you. I have a gentleman coming forward spirit side of life, and I feel this gentleman is someone, he's quite strong. I feel he would have been into sport that involved either wrestling or boxing. He's also shown me weight training, and I feel that although this was a strong hobby for him, I feel it was also a link to his job in some way. I feel that he had to have the appearance of having brute strength in order to do the job that he was doing. He's making me aware that he was quite proud of how strong he was, but he's also making me aware that he was very gentle in his personality, and that not someone who would ever go out looking for any problems or any trouble, but that his weight training and his bodybuilding were very important to him. I feel the name Joe with this man. He's given me Joe or Joseph, and he's making me aware that when he left the earth plane, I feel he went very suddenly with his heart. He said that's quite surprising considering he took very good care of himself, but I feel he pushed himself to the limits. He's making me aware that he left a wife and 3 children on the earth plane, and that he's very much round about those children and round about his wife. He makes me aware that he didn't tie up loose ends before he went to the spirit world because he wasn't expecting to go, and he wants to apologise to his family for that. I feel the message that's coming forward tonight is he's saying thank you. He's saying thank you. So someone has done something in his memory, and I feel maybe a memorial plaque was placed somewhere for him. He's shown me a bench. I don't want to jump with the bench, but it's something along that lines. And he's coming forward to say thank you very much. He really appreciates it, and I feel it is a bench now because he's shown me a bench by the water, and I feel that this was a quite important place for him to be. And he said thank you very much for the effort you've put in, and he doesn't need a bench to be there, but he does appreciate the love that's shown to him. Thank you. Hi, I have a young gentleman coming forward, and he's telling me that when he passed to the spirit side of life, he passed an accidental death. He's given me a motorcycle. I feel that there would have been a motorcycle involved in his passing, and he's making me aware that he said, I love that bike. I loved a bike. He said, had he lived and seen the devastation of the bike, he would have been more devastated about that. He would have. He's making me aware that I'm getting the name Gary, and I feel that he's making me aware of. I feel when he passed to the spirit side of life, as he says, it was in a motorbike accident, and he's coming forward, but he's telling me that he loves his family very much. He was quite a gentle soul, wasn't a harsh person. Although he liked his motorbike, he wasn't someone who went out looking for trouble or anything. He just liked to be around. He liked music, and he's making me aware that he played guitar. He showed me a guitar, and he was practicing guitar and doing quite well at it. He's also telling me that he was in college when he passed to the spirit side of life and had never actually taken up any real job, although he had quite a few part-time jobs getting his way through. He was never afraid of hard work, and he was studying hard. He says he was studying sciences. He's making me aware where he was studying sciences, and he wants his mum and his family to know that he's fine on the other side, and he's with a grandmother who loves and takes care of him very, very dearly. He's making me aware that mum's finding it difficult to cope at the moment, and he's telling me he's sending a lot of healing in that direction. Please take his love and know that he's very much around. Thank you. If you like our channel, please hit the subscribe button. This way it keeps us here, it keeps us continuing to come back and give messages. If we know people are watching, we know people are subscribing, then we will continue to give spirit messages from the other side. And if you didn't get a message this time, it may be you next time. If you don't want disturbed by these messages, don't hit the bell. If you want to see all our latest updates, hit the bell as well as the subscribe button. And thank you for tuning in.